Next up, we got making a debut on the channel for the first time, Pete Asshill. It bringing us his track that is simply entitled Stay. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Burn the hot brain panel air. Oh, this is a revolution song. One of those. Okay, it's like a protest kind of song. The ears are useless, the eyes are useless. Yeah, it's 100% like an announcement kind of song. It's like I'm in there for the lead of a band. Pete Asshill, stay. Simple message. Simple message. All right, y'all. That was Pete Asshill. Quick song, right to the point. Quick message, man. Simply stay. All right, stay. This is one of them like a riot, protest, anthem kind of song, man. I can just hear somebody like on a megaphone right now, just basically like giving orders or giving announcements or giving like instruction, you know what I'm saying, to a large group of people, to a crowd, just telling them what to do, what they, it's your right, your freedom, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the Bill of Rights, that First Amendment, you know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of protest, freedom of to assemble, and freedom to petition. I think petition the government, something like that. So like you absolutely have your ability to utilize these in your constitution. So most definitely, it's like they always said, your rights is like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you'll end up losing them. So take that with however you want, man. I'm saying do it right, do it the proper way. There's ways to do these things, man. And I like songs like this that really is right to the point. Something you can just play on some megaphones and speakers just to let people know, just to rally around them, rally around your message or whatever it is you want to get out there, man. Just like give it that, where it's a tense moment, just to stay where you are, don't move, hold the line, stuff like that, man, under the guise of your own safety, of course. You know what I'm saying? If you ever like these lyrics feel like they're intentionally or they're disorienting or they're just emphasizing how people really should just be told that they can see, they can hear, but yet their senses are really rendered meaningless, man, when they're pressured to obey without question in a stance. You know what I'm saying? That contrast of their repetition of just like crowd cues, like applauses or like abrupt shifts between stay and run, that can relate, that can create like a sense of like paranoia and of like a little bit of contradiction same time, but it just depends on the situation or scenario that you're currently in, man. This is highlighting how like authority really can confuse, can control, can manipulate through fear, you know, when you're not actively paying attention to something. And overall, I think this song really captures that unsettling feeling of being trapped between like compliance and instinct, you know, as the humans that we are. You know, you're questioning whether you should be staying put, or if staying put is truly safe, or if it's the real danger. You know, same thing about like a home robbery and like, yeah, you know, where you won't stay at, or they say if like if somebody throws a grenade, do you stay or do you go lower, you know, lower to the ground, or, you know, if there's an earthquake or if there's shots fired, do you stay where you are? Should you move? And what's the odds of you moving? It's so many variables. This comes with life, you know. You just gotta really make sure you're making the proper reason, or you're making the proper attempt at something, you know. Make sure you gauge and you really like iron out all the pros and cons of your current situation and what, you know, it could lead to. Just make sure, like, this is one of these like anthem songs, man, that really feels like it's like a warning, like it's a long run on some beef and vendetta stuff like that. But it's really like has a not even like a dark meaning, but just like an understanding. Like, never give up, never forget. You know, always have like a, not even a bug out bag, but it's always have like some type of fallout plan, fallback plan, or plan in general when you're set out to do something. I feel like Pete Asshill with this stay is it's a unexplained reason of why people need to hear this, because I think a lot of people have forget or forgotten, you know what I'm saying, just like the basic fundamentals of being in like a demonstration or something like that. You can see, you can hear, but really, are you safe? So make sure you guys actually just take heed. If you haven't planned, or if you've been into like a demonstration, if you've been to a protest, if you've been to like a riot, whatever the case may be, man, just make sure you're always safe in that regard. Understand, watch your surroundings, do it the proper way, man, and make sure that, you know, saying you come home the same way you left is the main objective in it all, man. So stay, once again, just like a nice little anthem, a demonstration, announcement of just like putting the word out there, some proper etiquette when it comes to, you know, this being in one of these situations out there, especially if you turn on the news and you see what's happening all over the world currently, or in the U.S., or however you want to do it, man. So whatever, you know, we don't get into that politics on this channel, nothing like that. We just like to see, hey, we got eyes, right? And we see what's going on. So most definitely make sure you guys tap in, tune in, make the best decision for you and yours, and go about your day, man. Of course, all the information I have for Pete Asshill will be linked in the description below. Tap in, tune in, share the music if it resonates with you, man. Puts you on the good side of the world. It never hurts to share music out there with other people who may be like-minded, or may just need to hear this message or a message at that point in time. You could really be stirring the conversation and or turning one of these musicians' life upside down by really catapulting them into another ecosphere by just sharing, because you never know who sees the music, man. You know what I'm saying? You really can be changing somebody's life or trajectory in their craft. So all I ask you guys to do it is absolutely free. Hit that little arrow at the bottom, hit share, choose whatever platform you want to go to, man, and let the cosmos do the rest, because you did your part. And while you at it, tell a friend about your boy. You know, I upload videos almost every single day, showcasing, pedestalizing, spotlighting these artists. And I'm gonna continue to do so as long as you guys continue to come back in, check in with the kid, man. Always an honor, always a pleasure. From me to you. Until next time, it will be soon. It's your boy SGFL. I'm out.